Here we go. I can already fucking hear the fucking entitlement complex of the fucking people who can't be fucking bothered to take responsibility for their own stupidity.
Oh, but you're fucking complaining about old games. Bleh.
No. Because new games don't fucking interest me because you've already fucked the gaming industry. Why? Because the vast majority of new fucking titles are just rip-offs of the games that I enjoy. Copy and paste. We'll stick this gameplay in this fucking world with different characters, and then we won't get them for copyright. But we can't do a very good job of it because, you know, it's filled with bugs. But we don't have to fucking fix because you've given us your money now. Very few fucking games out there that fucking appeal to me anymore, unless they're classics. Well, do you think the vast majority of the gaming industry these fucking days is just remasters? Remakes and remasters own the gaming industry today because they've run out of fucking good ideas. I stay away from remakes and remasters for the most fucking part because they're always a disappointment. With a few exceptions. You know? There's a reason why these classic games keep going on Game Pass. Because people play them more than they fucking play the newer games. The newer fucking games got a lifespan of about 5 minutes. That's why they put them on Game Pass from fucking minute 1. Because I know most fucking people aren't going to buy them. Partly because, well, nobody trusts people like IGN anymore because of fucking controversies like Mass Effect. And nobody fucking trusts Gamer fucking reviews any fucking more because it's full of children fucking giving it 5-star reviews for no fucking reason. Well, people fucking think they've been paid off by the game developers. I mean, for fuck's sake, Diablo, prime fucking example. When it first fucking got released, oh, Diablo 4, fucking wicked. It didn't take long for the buzz to die down, did it? And for people to start complaining about it. Why? Because all people are interested in when it comes to fucking Diablo, there may as well just not be a story for it fucking full stop, because it's supposed to be a fucking MMORPG, But the RPG fucking side of it is thrown out the fucking window because a load of fucking entitlement complexes would fucking rather get an ego stroke for building an awesome fucking character. It's supposed to be an RPG. So for those of us that love the fucking story, we're not allowed to redo the fucking story fucking at all, which is what fucking most of us that fucking do actually fucking, you know, stay the fuck away from all the ego strokers and just, play the quests. We're not allowed to fucking do fucking that without creating a new character every single time we fucking fancy playing the story. Why? Because the gaming industry is too fucking focused fucking on everybody that wants a fucking ego stroke. Game developers fucking want to fucking bitch about the fucking amount their fucking fan base keeps bitching. But you're still fucking wanting to lick the ass of all those bitchy fucking little ego strokers. And not fucking defend your game. Do you put all this effort into an in-depth fucking story and then you penalise people for loving it? While you lick the ass of everybody that keeps ruining your game. Fucking point. Exactly why I'm fucking complaining. As I fucking pointed out in my fucking Zoo Tycoon little rant. The reviews, you're happy to fucking complain about the fucking FPS and the fucking bugs in the game, but you're not fucking willing to give a good review when it comes to the gameplay.
Oh, it's fucking awesome. This game's amazing. Nah.
Clearly fucking not, because I pointed out how fucking flawed the game fucking play system is. Where the ping tells you one thing, and the zoo overview tells you something completely different. See, the ping will tell you got good coverage for all your fucking shit, but the zoo overview will tell you, no, it's shit because the amount of guests running around your zoo is fucking gone up. The amount of guests shouldn't fucking, affect your coverage for these things. The amount of fucking animal exhibits, if your ping's telling you when it's enough, that bar shouldn't be fucking decreasing regardless of how many guests are running around your fucking zoo. But no, people don't complain about the fucking things that would actually help game developers get a good idea on what works and what doesn't. Or as long as the FPS, as long as the FPS is 60 FPS, and there's no bugs in the game, that's all that fucking matters. You complain about the gameplay when you're not good at it. I've noticed that about the gaming industry. It's the only time people ever complain about the game is when they're shit at the game. But when there's a clear flaw in the actual gameplay, no one ever fucking complains. Well, unless it's Diablo fucking 4 and you're fucking complaining about the fucking fact that fucking, characters on the game were designed for specific things. Like, well, like Elder Scrolls Online. You had character build systems to build a DPS character, a tank, or a healer. On Diablo, fucking unlike fucking on Elder Scrolls Online, which each character has, even though it has its specific character fucking traits for race traits, depending on the class you choose, each fucking class fucking has potential to become one of the three. Just some are fucking better at fucking some things than others. But on Diablo, well, even though it was intended to be like Elder Scrolls, where you fucking had characters like the Druid, that was fucking built to be a tank, not a DPS. Because people want to turn fucking the Druid into a fucking DPS fucking character. It doesn't fucking end up fucking pumping out as much fucking damage as the Rogue or the Sorceress. Or the Warrior. So people complain about it. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm fucking one of the people that fucking did fucking complain to the devs that fucking, you know, that Druid didn't fucking knock off as much fucking damage. But the only reason I fucking complained wasn't fucking down to fucking anything other than the fact that it's pointless having characters designed for specific things like becoming a tank or becoming a healer when the fucking fan base doesn't know how to fucking cooperate and they all want to be DPS characters. And this is my biggest problem with the fucking gaming industry. Because it's like, all these devs look at the success of a fucking game. Look, it sold fucking 50 million copies. But they don't want to fucking look at the fan base of that game to see how much they're complaining and what they're complaining about. So as a result, they just copy and paste fucking on each other for fucking money. But then have to fucking deal with all the shit that they neglected to take on board before they copy and pasted. So, looking at how successful ESO was, you create Diablo fucking 4, thinking that the same fucking mechanics of DPS, tank, and healer are gonna work. You design characters around DPS, tank, and fucking healer, then realise, oh shit, the fan base is actually a bunch of fucking entitled brats and don't know how to work as a team. Guess it was a mistake to fucking design fucking characters that each individual person is going to fucking love, but not give them the option of making it either a DPS, tank, or a healer. Instead, we fucking go and focus on this character's a tank, this character's a healer, this character's DPS. Yeah, because that made such an amazing game. It's like fucking for me. How many fucking people fucking complained on fucking ESO that they could never fucking get into a dungeon? The wait times are so fucking long. That's because you're playing as a DPS character, like the vast majority of people that play fucking Elder Scrolls. I never have a problem getting into a fucking dungeon. Why? Because I play as a healer. And I'm a fucking good healer. But because there's so many fucking people wanting to be the DPS fucking character on Elder Scrolls Online, you end up getting screwed fucking over 90% of the time, because people will put in their fucking search that they're a tank, and they're not. They're a third DPS. When the dungeon requires a tank, a healer, and two or three DPS characters. Can't remember which. I think it's 3 fucking DPS characters. So you end up with a 4th DPS fucking character because nobody fucking builds a tank anymore. And then, of course, the healer gets screwed over because the tank's not fucking there to take the heat off fucking the fact that they're keeping everyone alive. And then all the fucking DPS characters end up dying because the healer got fucked because there was no tank. Because that's the thing, DPS characters are squishy. That's why you need a tank. And healers are even more squishy. Because they keep everyone alive. Oh. To say that even more squishy is not entirely fucking true. They're just as squishy as a DPS character. The difference is the fucking healers generate more heat than the DPS characters. Why? Because they're keeping those fucking DPS characters from dying. So the AI goes, target the healer first because, you know, otherwise those fuckers won't die. So it doesn't matter how much fucking threat generation a fucking DPS character fucking creates, a healer will always create more. Because the DPS characters won't die until that healer's dead. That's what makes the tank so important. But fuck making a tank, let's just fucking go into a fucking search for a dungeon. There's a 4th DPS character. Well, pretending I'm a tank. But these things aren't the things that developers pay attention fucking to. They just fucking pay attention to the sales. How many fucking people bought that game? How many fucking, you know, review fucking places lick their ass? They don't go onto the fucking forums and think, so what the fuck is the fan base fucking actually thinking about this game? These people are the ones buying it after all. Because if they fucking were, they'd go onto the fucking, you know, Elder Scrolls forums and see just how many people like me are complaining about the fucking fact that dungeon searches are pointless because the DPS fucking characters keep fucking entering fucking searches for these things as healers and tanks, and nobody ever plays as a fucking healer and tank. So when you find a fucking good healer or a good fucking tank, you're thanking God that someone still gives a shit fucking enough to build one. But because these fucking game developers don't pay attention to that fucking aspect of it, they end up fucking with the same shit fucking, oh, well, it's same shit, different day. Devs didn't listen to a fucking word we fucking said. Just fucking focused on the fucking fact that MMOs make money. Oh shit, the fan base are all fucking ungrateful, entitled brats. Guess it wasn't a good idea to fucking make all the fucking character classes, you know, build specific. Guess we should have given them all the fucking option to fucking turn every character into a DPS healer or a fucking tank, fucking, you know, instead of restricting characters to be a specific class. Should have fucking learned from fucking Elder Scrolls and nobody fucking the minority players, the fucking tanks and the healers. The majority players DPS and teamwork's gone out the window. Guess we should have fucking prepared for fucking that and given people the option to go solo with their favourite characters. No, you don't have the option of going fucking solo for fucking Uber Lilith as a fucking druid. Uber Lilith can tank it, but fucking, you know, the druid can tank Uber Lilith, no fucking problem. Not fucking times I've fucking tanked Uber Lilith, but being able to survive Uber Lilith solo and being able to kill Uber Lilith solo are a fucking completely different story. I can tank her, I can't fucking kill her. The fucking druid has fucking been penalised as a fucking result of the OTT overpower fucking of rogue, sorceress and warrior. And when I say OTT overpower, no, I'm not fucking contradicting myself and repeating myself. The overpower fucking damage was what allowed the fucking druid to actually do damage to begin with. But, you know, because it was a tank. So you fucking pumped up its health. It didn't have any fucking DPS without overpower damage. That was the thing with the fucking druid. In order for it to do any damage at all, because it was a fucking tank, a support tank, so its magic would be all centered fucking around debuffing, buffing your team and debuffing the fucking enemy. The only damage it dealt was overpower damage due to the amount of health it fucking had. But because, you know, the warrior and the fucking necromancer also fucking do damage with guaranteed overpower damage, because their DPS is so fucking high, so fucking overpowered damage got nerfed and the fucking druid got fucked again. So you build a fucking werebear druid when you're no longer fucking allowed to hit the fucking, you know, the millions, because the fucking necromancer and the warrior are hitting 15 fucking million per hit. So because they're doing a 15 fucking mil fucking hit on fucking thing with overpower damage, druid's not even allowed to hit 5 million anymore. It's completely fucking pointless creating games, MMOs especially. It's completely fucking pointless unless you're fucking designing a single player game. Don't waste your time setting a fucking game up for building tanks. Because no one wants to play a tank because they can't do DPS. Because let's face it, games are all fucking designed, your rewards are all fucking on these games, are all designed about how fucking around how much damage you do. Very few fucking games add into the fucking mechanic when they're fucking designing their fucking system for rewards for how fucking useful you were to the team, because this is what a lot of fucking MMOs do. How useful you were, how much you contributed. Very few fucking take into fucking account fucking of thinking, let's fucking base it fucking on round fucking, you know, the class before we fucking actually, you know, reward the DPS fucking characters for fucking, you know, taking over the game. Very few actually fucking do this. Think about fucking the class. So if you've got a fucking DPS fucking character in a fucking dungeon that's doing 15 fucking mil damage and one-shotting fucking everything, there's no work for the fucking tank or the healer. So even if you built a good healer or a good tank, you're in a dungeon with fucking someone that's fucking so overpowered, they're gonna get all the rewards. Especially when you fucking take into fucking account of the money guilds. These people with fucking so much fucking money that they destroy the game. So you got the guild fucking side of it, fucking of with ESO as fucking well, where what guild you're fucking in and how fucking developed that fucking guild is also fucking plays a fucking part on the success of your fucking character. But no one, unless they're fucking super rich, can actually build and develop a fucking guild to become a fucking success. Because the capitalists have taken fucking over the game. The modern day gaming industry is a farce. A complete waste of time. You're not making anything fucking better because all you're fucking doing is looking at how many fucking people bought the game, not how many people continue to play the game. Not what people say about the game, unless it's coming from a fucking reviewer like IGN. You look at sales and whether or fucking not official reviewers are licking its ass. Not whether or not the fan base is fucking happy about it. Not whether or fucking not they're constantly complaining about it. Or what they're complaining about aside from fucking, you know, children reviews that say it's an awesome game even though it's clearly got fucking real gameplay flaws. Yeah, which Diablo does have fucking real gameplay flaws, as does Zoo Tycoon. You know? I don't begrudge the fucking people that fucking complain about fucking Diablo's gameplay flaws because it's fucking true. It does have gameplay fucking flaws. I spend most of my fucking time playing on my own for that fucking reason. Because I like to be able to explore dungeons, not fucking run through them, fucking having to fight to gain experience because everyone else is killing everything. Or running fucking off to kill fucking everything because their speed is so fucking high and mine is so low because it's a case of you either want to be able to survive as a druid or dish out damage as a druid. Either fucking way, you're not going to be able to fucking do that because, you know, everyone else's speed is through the fucking roof, as is their DPS and fucking everything fucking else. But the druid is slow, naturally tanky, this is fucking true, but that doesn't matter because the fucking DPS characters have already done the dungeon without you. And as I said, with the now fucking gameplay destroying fucking nerf for the overpower damage due to, you know, 15 mil necromancer, 15 to 20 mil fucking necromancer, warrior, rogue, and sorceress. Druid is now not fucking knocking off enough damage to even damage Uber Lilith fucking, and, well, tank Uber Lilith, no problem. Damage Uber Lilith, not a fucking chance. What they should have been fucking doing when they were fucking nerfing the characters was not nerfing the system itself. The system itself works perfectly fine. What you should have fucking nerfed was the base fucking damage of the specific fucking characters that were fucking actually OTT. And increase the base fucking damage of the characters that were lacking, like the druid. It's the fucking way it is, isn't it? If you'd have focused on fucking nerfing the specific character's base damage instead of fucking, you know, the mechanics of the game like the overpower fucking damage, the druid fucking wouldn't have fucking been neglected so fucking badly, would it? Because it's still got the option with a fucking werebear of doing guaranteed overpower damage, just like the necromancer and the warrior. Because the base damage of the fucking druid, though, is not that fucking great compared to the others, is where the fucking problem is. Because everything about the fucking druid, especially the equipment fucking wise, whereas the necromancer and the warrior, the reason they're doing so much fucking damage is because they got the option of increasing their crit rate as well as their overpower damage. And that's what the fucking problem is with the druid. It's, if you're playing as a werebear, which is the only fucking, well, you can fucking actually do fucking overpower damage with an earth druid as well, but only the earth druid and the fucking werebear fucking builds can actually do overpower fucking damage. Guaranteed. But playing as an earth build or a werebear fucking build means that you've got a low crit rate. If you play as a fucking werewolf and a storm druid, you got a high crit rate, but no chance of doing overpower damage, especially if you're playing as a storm druid. Because storm fucking skills aren't allowed to overpower. So it's either crit damage or overpower damage, not a combination of the two. And that's where the fucking problem is with the other fucking classes, because the other classes have got the option to do both. Increase